suddenly cried out, it convulsed him so that he foamed at the mouth, and it departed from him with great difficulty, bruising him. And then so it says, so the man said, I implored your disciples to cast it out, but they could not. And then it says, Jesus said in verse 41, then Jesus answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you and bear you? Bring your son here. And so as I was sitting here, and the Holy Spirit just gave me, and he says, what I have done. He said, this is a parallel of what you have encountered. And he says, and this is what I have done for you. He says, the world has thrown you and convulsed you, just like it was throwing and convulsing this man's son. It says that's what the world has done to us. He says, but this is what I've done. He said, I have rebuked the unclean spirit of the world, which is the sinful nature. He's rebuked the sinful nature. And then he says, I have healed you with my righteousness, nature. And then he said, just like the man received his son back, he said, I have given you now back to the Father. I said, I would never have thought of it in that instant, that he's really talking about, this is a parallel to what has really happened to us in the world. The world has convulsed us back and forth, just like it was, this spirit was convulsing this man's son. He said, but what I've done, he said, I have given unto you my righteous nature. And just like this man's son was restored back to his father, he said, I have now restored you back to the Father. So we've been restored back to the Father, even though the world has done all these things to us, having us acting out of character, making us get upset with this, that, and the other, having all kinds of things challenging our lives. He said, but what I've done, I have now replaced my righteous nature on the inside of you, and I've given you back to the Father. So we really do belong to the Father.